Welcome to FYI, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wherever you folks are joining us from, welcome. A very good morning to each and every one of you. We see you there, Siobhan McDonald. We see you there. We're seeing you guys there. Thanks for joining us. Wherever you folks are joining us from, we are grateful. Grateful that you all are here with us. Siobhan McDonald, as I said, Anna Cummins here with us, Dolly Anderson, Linton here with us as well, and all the other guys who are joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what you got to do when you come on, guys. I'm so grateful that you're here with us. It's another day, folks, another chance to make a difference. And we're very, very happy for all of you guys who are joining us, coming on board live. You're on the live. Colin Moore, not waiting at all, sharing the live. Roland Ramsing, Gavin Liverpool, all of the other guys who are joining us. We are grateful that you all are here with us. Happy Friday, Friday the 20th of February. It's payday now. It's payday. Some of y'all going to turn up to work now. Some of you going to turn up. Some folks still on holiday since the season, you know. Since the last season there, the Christmas season, some folks still on holiday. Not y'all. Of course, not y'all. But guys, we're happy that you are here with us. And we're going to make sure that we are shared to all of the right places, that others can get credible, valid information as well. And we encourage you guys to do the very same. You all don't keep everything to yourself. Valid, credible information. Vanilla Garnett, Evelina, good to have you. Good to see you, Evelina Whitaker. Good to have you, Shauna. And I see Orindon is here. Orindon Cook, that is. And all the other guys who are joining us. Very, very happy, very privileged that you folks are here with us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, we were off last night. I'm not 100%, but I'm getting there. And I'm happy to be back with you this evening. I want to give you an alert that we're going to be leaving you guys a little bit early. I got 2 court appearances this morning. The mayor and I are back in court, in Joshua Magistrates Court at 9 o'clock. And then I'm still dealing with that other issue, the Jagabad case. And that's at 10:30 at, I think it's at Diamond Court. And so I got 2 court appearances this morning. And I want to be on time for both of them. So we're going to leave you guys somewhere around 8:45. Somewhere around 8:45. We're going to leave you with folks, but I am certain you're going to understand. Good to see you guys. As I said, Natasha Barker is here. I see Laverne Joseph. Kurt Heidekan is here with us. New Year, same old issues we're dealing with. But we want to be respectful to the court system. So we got to turn our attention to that. 9 o'clock is the first appearance. The Mayor of Georgetown and yours truly. We're in the Georgetown Magistrates Court. And then at 10:30, I think it is, I am in the Diamond Magistrates Court. So you're going to help us along there, folks. We're going to be back with you guys as soon as we can. We're going to be back with you folks as soon as we can on that front. I'm certain, have no doubt that you folks are going to understand. I have no doubt that you guys are going to understand. Thanks for joining us, wherever you folks are joining us from. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Take an opportunity to share the live, good folks. Smash that emoji button. We got some things we want to share with you very quickly. We're good to have you guys here with us. Good to have you guys here with us, wherever you wonderful folks are joining us from. And we're as fired up as we can be and ready to go. And we trust it's the same for you folks. Wherever you all are joining us from, we trust it's the same for you, June Cameron and Orwin Dawn. Rachel Wolford, we see you there. Karen Black. Karen, how you doing now? Hope you're well. Good morning to you, to Karen Black and Donna Daly. Donna says, blessed Friday to all of us, to me, but blessed Friday back to you. Right back at you, Donna. Right back at you, Carol Rollins. Great to see you there as well, Carol, and Rhonda Spencer Farm. Wherever you guys are joining us from, we're happy. We're so happy that you folks are here with us. And we're happy to be here with you. Definitely, guys, we are happy. Very happy to be here with you, wonderful folks. We've got a number of things happening in the morning papers, whether it's close to us, whether it's further afield, whether we internationally, we in the region. We at home, a lot of things happening in the morning papers. A couple of the headlines, Shakira Phillips, we want to take the opportunity to share with you guys. Siobhan McDonald, Hector Duncan, Roxanne, Aaron, and David Wood. Good to have you guys. Again, we're going to be leaving you around 10 to 9, quarter to 9 local time. We got some business to conduct in the court system in this country. We got some business to conduct there. So we're going to be leaving you guys a little bit early this morning, but we're going to make up for it. We're going to make up for it. We got a number of things, guys, happening in the morning papers. A number of things that we think you guys ought to know about. Some very, very interesting. Some very, very interesting. And here is one of them. The Black Entrepreneur Association visited with the Minister of Works, Juan Edgel, quite recently. They talked about infrastructural contracts. Yep. They talked about infrastructural contracts, and a lot of things were said there. But one of the things that stood out to us, folks, is the whole issue. In a release from the ministry, it says here that this group sought an audience from the minister to discuss opportunities under the Ministry of Public Works, and in particular, the procurement process. The procurement process. It seems as though nobody else can care about the procurement process. And how the procurement process is producing some of the contractors that it's producing. It's very interesting. It's very interesting, and we're going to touch on some of that during the course of the program. How some of the contractors are passing through, the procurement system passing through, is another story, right? But the ministry says that it is committed to ensuring a familiarization and training session on the subject will take place very shortly. Yeah. Yeah, so they had a number of concerns, including the procurement process. I got some concerns myself, because how some contractors getting through this procurement process boggles the mind. How some of them are getting through it. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. Now, sir, Roderick, and we can talk to you about some of that. We're going to point out some of the instances as we go down the line. We're going to point out some of those instances, Edward Brooms and John or Shirley and Juicy Tendry. We're going to point out some of them. We're going to point out. I can't remember seeing any other business association visiting with the minister, and you got to now chow and so on. What happened in here? What happened in here? And when you talk about people having issues with contracts that are not being given out to certain other categories of people. Oh, you're making up things. Jim O'Marcus, Anna Cummins, Joel Ward, we're making up things. Edward Brooms, Shirley and Juicy Tendry, we're making up things. We're making it up. I promise you that. I promise you that. We're not making it up. One bit. We're not making it up. One of the other things, folks, making the headlines, is this issue. GS formally announced, our colleague Don Hastings Williams is now officially the new General Secretary of the People's National Congress Reform. Don is a wonderful person, and we have no doubt that Don is going to serve well in this capacity. We have no doubt. Don is a terrific individual. Served at the highest levels in the last government, and we are tremendously happy to see her elevation in this manner. General Secretary, it was officially announced during the press conference of the People's National Congress Reform just yesterday. They have their press conference. You all should know it's Thursdays now. Thursdays at 11, FYI. Thursdays at 11, and we're happy to see this formal announcement and the assumption of that position as General Secretary. So kudos to Don, and well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. We gotta keep moving on. From strength to strength. We gotta keep moving on. Another issue we're following, good folks. Another issue we're following. This one. Yeah. Finally. I thought this board was fully in control of this fund all along. Like we wasting time. Susan Bridgelal. Like we're wasting time. So it's now. They got the authority to say, what this money could do and what this money can't. Is now. And them boys probably had nice time. It was, I think it was on Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, that there was this small ceremony with the official handing over of the authority, of the Natural Resource Fund to the board headed by Joe Singh. There's this board in place a couple months now, but the Bank of Guyana just got it wrong. So fully giving what they call operational control to the board. I think I want to audit fully give it operational control to the board. I thought this was done a long time ago. This is a rubber stamp board we had all along. How long this board was appointed? And it's now them boys got wrong. Magnell Barrow, Siobhan, Cecilia Clark. Now them boys got wrong to making the board operational. Yeah. Yep. Well, I could imagine them boys must have had a nice time. I could only imagine, without the correct oversight, such and so forth, them boys probably had a real nice time. Shakir Phillips, Roderick Henry, real nice time over that side. Them boys probably had. Yeah. Them boys is do it. Real nice time. Quick is right. Here's another headline we following, folks. Another headline we following there in the morning papers. Another one that we following, good folks. Another one. Let me see guys saying they're not getting any audio. We're getting some audio at our end. No audio, folks. Some folks are saying sound. They're trying to do it again. We're getting good sound at our end, folks. We're getting good sound at our end. It's on now. I don't know. Apologies. One of the other things we should have had on the graphic in the morning papers is that protest action in the Bacchus yesterday. We were boots on the ground there, and those of you who joined us for our podcast yesterday would have had a sense of what took place. The folks there are asking for better infrastructure, in particular as it regards to the roads. They want better roads there in Nabaklis. Thanks Wenda Hudson and all the folks looking out for us and saying the sound is back. Don Sullivan says loud and clear. I don't know what tripped out there. Folks, every time you come to do one live, there's no anything that can be done on this spot, and any number of things can go wrong. But I want to say thanks to the guys for bringing us back on track. It was something at our end. Delia Silcock, good to have you. Rena Williams, good to have you as well. And I want to show you guys some of what transpired on the ground there yesterday at Nabaklis, as we were boots on the ground talking with some of the folks there. And then we're going to come back and get into some of the things that are happening internationally, regionally, and some other stuff happening right here, guys, right here in the 519. Take a look at some of what transpired at Nabaklis yesterday, boots on the ground, folks demanding better infrastructure, better roads in the Bacchus.
Welcome, folks. We are in the Bacchus today, and the folks here are boots on the ground, having their voices heard. They're concerned about the roads here in the Bacchus. They said this one Guyana is not working for everybody, and we're going to be talking with a few of them. Boots on the ground here on a sunny day in the Bacchus. This is what one of the placards here reading. New roads That's what they need. The Bacalist need roads. Right? They see this $1 billion budget pass. 700 and how much ever billion and billion and billion. And they want some roads here in the Bacalist. They want to hear that, but no formal government nonsense. The folks here want roads. We need new roads. That's what they're asking for. And they say they're going to be protesting. They're making their voices heard. Some of the folks here in the Bacalist, we can be talking with some of them. Look, my brother here, he says the Bacalist needs roads, new roads. Placard says we want roads for our senior citizens. Everybody wants to be walking and falling down in 2023. Come on, folks. Big budget. We got to do big things. The Bacalist said they're being left out. We can talk with some of the folks in just a second. Just give you a sense of some of the placards here. We'll be talking with some of the guys. Look at all the placards in the side. It's one Guyana or two. I think we know the answer to that. I think we know the answer. We can be talking with some of these guys. One Guyana or two. It's a sunny day here in the Bacalist. Good day for a protest. There's another placard here. It says the Bacalist, roads now. That's what the folks are asking for. Roads now. And we can be talking with some of them, gathering their thoughts. Look at this one, says roads for our pregnant mothers. Yeah. Some roads is abortion roads. You walk on them, you fall down, you some of them. That's it, you know. That's it. Roads for our pregnant mothers. Let's see what's in yours, my brother. Oh yes, we are taxpayers. We are taxpayers. They might say we don't need the tax. We got high now. We don't need the tax anymore. We are taxpayers. That's what the folks say here. Are we going to want to talk with some of them? Let's talk with my brother. And let's start coming back to you.
My name is Gavin. And like I'm saying, we out here, this is the initiative pertaining to the road. This is a long time crying. When I say crying, we're crying long. We're crying long for senior citizens, pregnant mother, little children, taxi, can't get in, can't get out the taxi, pertaining to, and I tell you, we fed up. When I say we fed up, we fed up. The budget passed, the government said that we won't give money house to house. But like we said, okay, we need development in the village. And this is all we asking for, development. And we want to see the Minister of Works, because we would never stop until we get it done. It's long time crying. For instance, like I said, look, the village before and the village after. I don't know the reason why. I'm not saying it's politics, but I don't know the reason why they ain't looking to we. They're passing, skipping, jumping all the time. And nothing is done for we. And that's all we asking for. The higher authority, Minister of Works, the President, the Prime Minister, whoever could help us. That's all we crying for, that's all we play. And that's what we want. All we want is the road. Road, good drainage, and everything, we good. If they're saying $1 million for people, even put aside in the millions, let we get we road. That's all we asking for. We can't get a taxi. For instance, we see the citizens, they can't come out. They're sick, they can't come out. You gotta leave them out, you gotta bring them out with boat. When thing there's another hectic. So like we saying, all we asking for, it's the President, it's the Minister of Works, all we asking for is we road. That's all we need, we road. All we need is we road. Senior citizen, pregnant mother, everybody, all we need is we road. Thank you.
Boots on the ground here, folks, in the Bacalist. We're going to talk with some of the other folks. Talk with my brother here. All right, he's pointing me in another direction. My sister.
Yes. Good morning, Guyana. My name is Dion McClown, and I born and grew up in a Bacalist. Approximately my age to now, I never see this road in this state. This road is so bad. This road is sickening. When I'm leaving home to go out, like church, funeral, we can't dress completely at home. I have to completely dress in a minibus by putting on my shoe. I have to put on a slipper to come out because of the road, you know? And that's so bad. My children, now when they're getting out to school, when you see rainfall, they have to put plastic bag on their boots. They have to put plastic bag on their boots to avoid the mud. You understand me? When we go down at the back, you get a drain, a trench. It's not a drain, a trench on a road. That could be a road. A trench on a road could be a road. Huh? Come on, we need road now. This is my placard. Road now, now. We have vehicles. Look how many vehicles in this place. The vehicles that don't want to come to the road because they're saying the vehicle breaking up. It is real sick in Nabakli, sick. We need our road to do now. Thank you.
All right, boots on the ground here in the backlist. My sister placard says the backlist, roads, now. That's when I want it. Let me talk to my brother in the back here, so he has to see. He wants roads for pregnant mothers. Yeah.
All the years that we live in here, we don't have justice for roads for the pregnant mothers. When they need to get delivery, the nurses, they can't get down there. People cannot be going there. We have to ice our pregnant mothers out for come to reach on the road, for get to the hospital. And this thing is injustice to our people. We parents fought so hard to put this village in place, and we not getting no justice. Why we are not counted among these people them? We the ferry rate and tax up to date. And why these people cannot look down to our people? Why? If you get a sick, it's a brutal problem to get her out to the road. The vehicle that don't come in, when your mistress take in for get baby, you get a whole set of problem. You got to call for neighbors for help ice out. Can this be right? The road where we have to go. When rainfall, boat to travel inside the road. And how can we exist in a place like this? And we get in so much aisle money. We ain't counting in this village, you know. And I would like to take these people them through the roads and see if they could carry them vehicle through the roads to see if they could reach down at the back where we live in, or where we have to come out from. Thank you very much.
All right, another concerned citizen, folks.
Yep, and that's some of what, guys, that's just some of what took place yesterday afternoon at Nabaklis. Well, yesterday morning into the afternoon at Nabaklis. There, people asking for justice. They want the roads. You know, they had me at the big people. They got to fetch out the big people and the pregnant women and so on. And the roads there are really bad. The roads there are really bad, and we hope that they get that rectified shortly. We hope the authorities look at the roads there shortly, and let me get a fix, man. The oil money flowing, folks. The oil money flowing. I think we could fix that. I hope we could fix it, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We can fix those roads. Again, people are silly, you know. People are not silly. They're looking to see what happened in Elmore, right next door. What happened in Cover John, right on the next side. And they're seeing those places getting some fantastic roads. But Nabaklis and some other areas, abandoned. All right, you better watch that. Y'all better watch that. She was in court quite recently. She was charged with an assault offense in 2021 and was placed on community service, but she hasn't been fulfilling her community service time. And the judge called her back before the court and said to her, you got by March 1st, I think it's 15 days community service. 15 days community service. Well, her lawyer says that she's committed. She's committed to community work, and she's going to be doing the work. Right? That was part of the plea deal. I think it's 15 or 14 days community service, and the judge said, I'll give you a long time. Get the thing done. Get the thing done. About 15 days you got to do. You know, justice seems a little different when you're a little tiggish. It just seems a little different. 15 days, folks. 15 days community service. If you're a fan of Cardi B, and I know lots of you are. I know lots of you are. If you're a fan of Cardi B, 15 days community service. Yeah. That's what we see. Can't do the time. Don't do the crime. You can't do the time. Don't do the crime. We bring it in, folks. Some of what's happening regionally, we want you folks to know about. Some of what's happening regionally. And Barbuda, well, it has happened, and Gaston Brown has been given an unprecedented third term. Usually in Antigua, you don't get third terms and so on. But Gaston Brown managed to pull it off, but not without paying a heavy price. Not without paying a very heavy price. They are going back to the government 6 seats shorter than they did the last term in office. 6 seats shorter, and no doubt people are going to be looking to him and saying, well, we might need a change at the top. This is the Antigua Labour Party, the Antigua and Bermuda Labour Party eking out this third term win there. And Mr. Brown was sworn into office yesterday morning, himself and the Attorney General, and the other ministers are supposed to be taking office today, are supposed to be sworn in today, the other ministers, but he has said that they're looking towards what he call a nimble government, a smaller cabinet, nimble government, nimble cabinet. Right, moving forward, looking for a small cabinet. Well, congrats to him. Congrats to him. Fewer seats, which says a lot. Fewer seats, but back for a third term. Congrats to the people of Antigua on that front. Congrats to the good people of Antigua and Bermuda. And of course, we're turning our attention now, folks, very quick to what's happening in the 592. Some of the things happening in the 592. We trust that you guys are well wherever you all are joining us from. A couple of things happening in the 592, guys. We think you folks ought to know about. A couple. We trust that you guys are well wherever you all are joining us from. We trust that you guys are well. A couple of things happening in the 592, good folks. A couple of things we're going to bring to your attention. Beatrice Selby, we see you there. Good to have you here with us. And Cecile Ogle, out front parts, we see you there as well. Yolanda Thomas, thanks for that contribution. Yolanda Thomas has made a contribution on our YouTube stream, and those persons who are in the diaspora got that facility available to them. You can make donations to our program on our YouTube stream. You go to the bottom of our YouTube comments, and there's the $sign there, and it tells you how you can do so from there. Yeah, thanks, Yolanda. We see that. Yolanda Thomas. We see that. Sharma Egrat Melville, thanks for joining us this morning. Magnell Barrow, we see you as well. Magnell, we see you as well. As we said, some things we're following in the 592, good folks, you want to get through very, very quickly. And one of them, folks, is what's happening at GCOM. We had the chair hiring people, creating positions and hiring people herself. Well, based on the fact you have not had much protestations out of the PPP commissioners, I figure they're in agreement too. But the deputy chief elections officer, somebody who was supposed to be appointed by now, there are several applications, they tell us, languishing there at GCOM. But like they didn't want them people. So there was a post, they tell us, created specifically for somebody who, again, they're saying is not as aptly qualified as some of those persons waiting for the DCO position and those interviews and such and so forth. But they said that the chairman of GCOM went ahead and created a position. Created a position to overshadow that, they say, of the DCO, and this is the operations coordinator. That's a position. You see, all of these things, folks, pointing us in a particular direction, but I think some of us want to hear and some of us want to see. Bert Cox, Leon Blair, we keep saying, some of you waiting to see people stuff ballot boxes, as evidence of rigging. The thing happening right in front of your face, but we've been seeing it. Right in front of our faces, we're not seeing it. Right? We see them with the gerrymandering of the boundaries. Dwayne Collins, Ron the Spencer Farm, Kurt Heidekan, gerrymandering with the boundaries. Now you're creating positions and appointing people, and there are other positions that can be filled to do the same work. So the thing is happening right in front of our eyes. But do we have the eyes to see it? And that's the other question. Do we have the eyes to see it? Folks, wherever you all are joining us from, we appreciate if you guys share the live for us and smash that emoji button as well. So you better know how to spot it. We better know how to spot it, good folks. Not unless you're following in the morning paper. A security guard, shoot himself. And another person by accident. Folks, I love this country. It is the greatest country on earth. Security guard is 20 years old. Went to work at the security firm 2 weeks ago. No experience. 20 years old. No experience how to handle a gun. No training. Right? He by a relative stall in Border Market, Mohan Mutu. Employed with C. Mohan Security Services 2 weeks ago. C. Mohan Security Services, Mohan Mutu. He by a family relative stall in Border Market. Thanks, Michaela Andrew Coates, for sharing the live. Beverly Trim, Anjali Abrams. Even Ramasa, good to see you. He by a relative stall in Border Market, cleaning the gun from the security company and accidentally discharged the firearm. Right? The bullet hit him and this 15-year-old who was standing nearby. Yeah. You just gonna get a walk. No training how to use the equipment there. And then look, could you imagine that could have been you and I going for buy a little boar, well, forget that, you can't buy boar in this economy. You're going to buy a little vegetable, something else. You're going to buy something out your window shop. You know, greens and professions and so on. And the fella cleaning the gun, just so you can shoot, you know, just like that. Cleaning the gun by a stall in Border Market. Discharging firearm, hitting himself and the 15-year-old. They said the bullet is lodged in the abdomen of the 15-year-old. There is no country on earth like our beautiful Guyana. None. None whatsoever. None. None whatsoever, folks. None. This is another one we're following. This shoddy work. Are we going too fast? Yeah, sorry. Thanks, guys. This shoddy work. And this is a feature that we're seeing. But I gotta give it to them, boys. Right? They're jumping in front of these stories now. They're waiting. Right? Irfan got his own, not Irfan. Wanajil got his own team. His live team. You know, walking around behind him. So they're saying it's a contractor. Right? I don't know if he get trained. How he beat the procurement system. I saw Zulfikar Mustafa, the Minister of Agriculture, condemning the contractor for shoddy work. Now, this is a pattern of contractors producing shoddy work because the contractor who was supposed to be looking after the coker didn't do a good job. You got him. You got the one who Edgel himself pointed out the other day who was supposed to start a stretcher road somewhere. 8 months later, he didn't start it. And then we can talk also about the contractor there at the Burma Road. Burma Road contractor, the road falling apart 6 months after completion, falling apart. Yesterday morning, we showed you in Amelia's ward. In November last year, they completed a stretcher road. The road got a host of potholes now. A whole set of potholes. Right? But note, the Black Entrepreneur Association got to go and almost beg the minister for contracts to come their way. And people who get in millions of dollars in contracts. Millions of dollars in contracts. Doing a damn poor job at it and putting citizens' lives at risk. I know they can blame Ubrach for this one. I don't know. But look, the minister in action yesterday, folks. The minister in action there as the poor work produced by that contractor produced flooding in Charlestown. In Charlestown and All Boys Town. And the minister in action, take a look.
We gotta get them. Let's look and see if we can get a temporary thing for them trying to come out. Sure, we could fix that. See if anybody in the neighborhood could let us.
Is he?
Let us see if we can get a plan for something to get it sure. Let us say, Bill. We have a problem at the Francisco Coca. That is resulting in this flood. We are in the pit, the tide. So we have to try and get the children off the floor.
I realize that. I made contact with my ministry and obviously the answer. Yeah, but I still think people should take the side.
Well,
In contact with some of the parents and some of the people now reach out.
but if we could get them away from the water so they don't have to walk through the water, we could. I'm trying to see if I can get a plank or something to get them out.
Very well, sir. Thank you.
Right? We apologize to this. The NDIA is doing executing some works, but something went wrong.
All right.
So that's that.
Thank you.
So please inform the parents and we apologize. We're trying to get it fixed. So the water should start receding when the tide drops at 5 o'clock. But my concern, yeah, they're going to work overnight to be clean. But please apologize to the parents and the teachers. I went around and I spoke to some of the residents in this area.
Yeah, that's what went down yesterday. And you know, a number of things there concern me. And I want to linger on the contractor for a little bit, because there's a contractor who beat the procurement system, got a contract, beat the procurement system, got a contract, and then that's the kind of work that was produced. Right? You see, he got the experience, and that is the kind of work that was produced by that contractor, believe it or not. That's the kind of work produced by the contractor. And this is, the contract was awarded to Squares Commodity Construction Company. And it was awarded by the National Drainage Irrigation Authority. And that's why Zulfikar stepped in and abusing all the contractor. Right? Because they now have to come back and take back the work from the contractor, who say he can do the work and get the work. And other folks got to go begging. Beverly Tom, you think you understand what happened here? The other thing that concerns me, before I run and leave you guys, watching the time, is the fact the ministry just walk into school and start like giving instructions. I thought you'd have some kind of system that Ejel, if he noticed there's a problem happening, would call his colleague Priya Manik Chan and say, you know, Ketley Primary, we need to get some help for the students there, not to be affected by the water. I thought that might be the way you would go. I thought he would have Pranam on his phone, and then she, you know, would, whatever's the chain of command, you know. I know anybody could walk into a school with cameras rolling. This is real reality government, reality TV government. You know, anybody could walk into school and then you just start issuing instructions and, you know, I want to see the HM, and then you start. I don't know if that's how it happens. I don't know. I don't know if that's how it happens, but that's a little confusing to me. That's a little confusing to me. Because just imagine if every public official who believes there's an emergency somewhere does that. Now the HM, she looked like, what the hell happening here? Right? I'm sure when she woke up that morning, she didn't think she can see one at jail with cameras rolling. Right? So what's the purpose of regional education officers and DCEOs and all the EOs in the education system. If a minister, not even the subject minister, got to come to the school and say, hey, Miss X, Y, or Z. Right. That's a little worrying to me. That's a little worrying to me. Karen Clark says only in Guyana. Right? But what's more worrying is the contractor. This contractor, Square Commodities Construction. Right? It'd be interesting to see when this company was formed. Right? Who are the directors in the company? Who's the owner? And what kind of company it is? It'll be very interesting to me to know that. Square Commodities Construction Company, that's the company who was supposed to be doing the work there at the Coca. And they said, the minister said, it's their fault. That's what the minister said. It's their fault. As a matter of fact, it says here that it was the shoddy work on the Princess Street sluice which caused the flooding in Charlestown and Albois Town. And then it goes on to say, Minister of Agriculture, Zulfikar Mustafa, has condemned the contractor, Square Commodities Construction Company. So them get through. They get in. Won the tender, the bid, whatever it is. Got the money. And then boom. And this is what we're seeing over and over and over and over. And you see, when we talk about friends, family, and favorites, right? Friends, family, and favorites, if I want to get upset, right? He wants to get upset. Soon as you want to talk about friends, family, and favorites, he upset with you. But as he face, he vexing win. As he face, he vexing good folks. We meant to go on to the big issue here, guys, but as I said, for those of you who are now joining us or joined us late, I said in the beginning, we need to cut a little bit early, which is not really early, because I have a court appearance, 2 court appearances this morning, one at the Georgia Magistrates Court, and that matter with the mayor, and also the other matter, the Jacobson Trench Crapo case. And that will take me to Diamond Magistrates Court, both this morning. So I'm heading off to that, folks. So apologies for the truncated program, but good having you guys here, each and every one of you, wherever you folks are joining us from. And I want you guys to remember, if you need a good service for your legal needs, the Alistair Collins firm, let me do one for you. We recommend them highly, folks. We recommend them highly. The Alistair Collins firm. Here are some of their other services that they can provide for you.
For all your legal document needs and more, the Alistair Collins firm is the place for you. If you are looking to have your statutory declarations done, affidavit of income, affidavit of identity, or guidance replacing your damaged or lost passport or lost license, you need the Alistair Collins firm. They can also help you with tenancy agreements, agreements of settlement, your power of attorney, your last will and testament, and certification of documents. The Alistair Collins firm is located at the Callion Mall, 162 Lamar Street in Georgetown between Camp and Waterloo Streets. Alistair Collins is a commissioner of oaths to affidavits and a justice of the peace. You can also call them at 649-6410 or 685-6446 or 503-1451. The Alistair Collins firm. Help when you need it. For all.
And we did say, guys, this is the year we're picking up on our reading as well. This is the year we're picking up on our reading. And so with that, of course, we want to encourage you guys to make Austin's Bookstore the place for your book buying. You know, we love that physical book in our hand. I buy a couple of books online as well through various services. But I love that physical book in my hand. And that's why I love the Austin's Bookstore so much. Here are some of their offerings for you folks. Love me some Austin's Bookstore.
I'm happy to be able to tell you and to bring you the news that we have now got many of the favorite things you've been looking for in December for Christmas presents. Across here we got these perennial best classics: Kidnapped, Little Women, Little Men, Joe's Boys, Treasure Island, Robinson Crusoe, and so on. Further down the line, you will see Enid Blyton's. I think we got about 45 different titles of Enid Blyton's, The Secrets Sevens and the famous Fives and all the other series that she has. Going even further down this line of the store, we got some of these classics to the top here. Those are here for the Christmas season, but I think people prefer the more colorful looking ones. They are so well written and adjudged to be classic. It's something that conferred upon them, like how you say, Sir and Madam and so on. These books, because of the quality, have been deemed to be classics by those in the literary world. Not all books are designated classics. It's a special breed of books, a special type. So when you pick up a Kidnap and all these kinds of books here, these are considered classics. Oh, I just put my eyes upon Tolkien's The Hobbit. We haven't had this in the store for years. And we got now a number of them. Battles of Tolkien. What's this one? Atlas of Tolkien. You got even a dictionary of Tolkien. Dark Powers of Tolkien. And then we got to move over to the other side where we have some really attractive children's books.
And that's going to do it for us, friends. That is going to do it for us this morning. Good to have had you guys on with us. Before you go, ensure that you share the live. Shauna Fortune, Michaela Andrews, Coates, Valerie Clark, Dolly Anderson, Margaret Nelson, guys. Ensure you share the live for us. You smash that emoji button as well. Margaret says she has a copy. She loved the Hobbits and she has a copy. Good for you, Margaret. Good for you. Valerie Clark, we see you there as well. Thanks for joining us, guys. Before you go, smash that emoji button for us. Share the live as well. And I know we always ask you to partner with us. We're available via Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. Folks, that is one of the most important part of our show because we can't do it without you. Your support, your love, and your generosity. That's going to do it for us. At this end, stay safe. We're going to be back with you guys later on. Stay safe.